Welcome to Milk and Honey. Today I want to share a dream I had back in November 17th, which would be this past Sunday, about a draft, a military draft, about an entire high schools being drafted. And also to go back and touch base on some of the dreams that I had previously about just criminals being let loose purposely just to bring chaos. Okay, so the dream about high schools being drafted was a brief one. So I just saw myself walking in front of a high school. I do want to point out that it didn't look familiar to what an American high school would look like. But that's one thing that I'm not so sure about the dream. So I was walking in the neighborhood and there was like this big building, like brown, made out of brick building. It was a high school. And I saw lines, a lot of lines. And the students were wearing like a brown uniform. And as I entered the high school, I saw everyone who attended the high school had to sign up for the draft. And there was like a military personnel on this desk, and you could see just the children making line to go and sign to register. The one thing that I do want to say is that I don't know if it was an American high school. It could be from another country. I am not sure, but that this is just what I saw. I did not get a clear word of where it was, but it did not look American to me. I do want to say also that my daughter has been having dreams about also war, like joining the military war, joining the war, having to sign up and fight. But that's just one of her dreams that she's been having. With what's been going on with the whole Russia and Ukraine incident, like I said, I had this dream on Sunday, November the 17th, and I spoke about it with my sister. We talked about it with my sister. I'm not sure when Ukraine sent the missiles. I know that it was a couple of days ago, but I don't know exactly when. Maybe I should have checked on that. But there is definitely trouble brewing right now. And I'm really praying that all of this de-escalates and there is some resolution behind it. I do know that the deep state, everybody who is behind all of these demonic ideals in the United States, are not going to let Trump go into office as easy as everybody thought. I do believe there's going to be a little bit of civil unrest before his taking office. And this is where this other dream that I had about criminals being let loose purposely come to play. I really do believe that this whole Venezuelan gangs, they were led into this country for the sole purpose of just bringing in crime and destruction. I do believe it was all planned, like the Lord showed me. They're gonna be letting all these criminals out because they do not want what Trump comes with its presidency. They are not willing to give their power over, and if that means everybody has to go into destruction and war and chaos, they don't care. So here is where my husband's dreams come to play. That he dreamt that Ukraine was the one who started. He dreamt that Ukraine was the one who started throwing the missiles first. So here we go. Ukraine threw the first missile. And my husband did dream that Trump was going to be in office. So Trump won the elections. Thank you, God. So he will be in office in January. Now, my husband did say that it wasn't World War III yet, but that it was like starting. It could very much be just a chess piece to starting that war. and we might have peace for a moment of time, like, and then it could all go to, to crap. So I do not believe we're gonna go into World War III. I do believe we're gonna go into a moment where it's going to look like all is lost and all is gone. But I think it's still going to hold off a little bit longer. One reason is because I've been having multiple dreams, and the Lord has been giving me dates, events that are going to happen in that amount of time. So if the Lord is telling me that we still have many years for those events to come, just personal events, that means there can be World War III. World War III cannot happen in between. I believe we're seeing a precursor. The deep state wants to take over, like a premature takeover. I don't know. I'm just trying to put the puzzle pieces together, and this is why I'm sharing with everybody. I don't call myself a prophet. I don't think I'm a prophet. I just more like a watchman. Like you stand in the wall. You stand watchful, and have a relationship with the Lord. And He just gives me little puzzle pieces, and I'm just trying to put the puzzle pieces together. Now, the comment section, a lot of you guys are much more knowledgeable than I am, so please do share what you think of this. I'm just trying to put the puzzle pieces just like everybody else. One of the things that I've dreamt, it was very peculiar. Yes, I want to farm, but I do not want to farm if it's more desperately than I want to be with Jesus. Okay, I'd rather spend my life with our King in peace instead of me having a farm here on earth and waiting for the Lord to return. I'd rather have the Lord return now. But I also had another dream where the Lord said, stop being so eager for my return. In a sense of like, we are so eager for His return, but there's still so many souls and so many lives that need to come to Jesus before He returns. So like I said, I'm just trying to put the puzzle pieces together. This video is going to be all over the place. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around every event that is going on right now and every dream the Lord's been giving me. Okay, back to the dream that it says we still have time. So in my dream, we were buying some water catchment, those plastic tubs, like the really big ones. And we had gone to buy one, and when we returned to purchase another one, the lady that was servicing me at this store, she said, "Oh, I heard that you've been gardening for 17 years already." And I'm like, I've only been gardening 3 years here in Florida. She meant in Florida. I'd only been gardening 3 years here in Florida. So that means we still have like 14 more years. The Lord rarely talks to me in a time. He rarely gives me timestamps. So when I hear a date, it really jumps out. So from the Lord said that the Lord revealed to my husband that we were getting a farm in a matter of time, less than 5 years. And now the Lord showed me that I was farming. I was gardening for over 17 years. So that means that I still have 14 more years to garden. And a lot of people are going to be saying, "Oh, the Lord's coming tomorrow." I don't know when the Lord is coming. I'm just sharing what the Lord revealed to me in my dreams. And like I said, the Lord never gives me a timestamp. So when He does, it really jumps out. And also, like I said, the draft did not look like it was coming from the United States. It looked like it might have been another country. Just the entire scenery, it didn't look very familiar to me. All I can say is that we need to stay vigilant and we need to seek the Lord for guidance. That's all I could say. Always take whatever word I am giving to you to the Lord in your own time so that He can reveal it to you and place whatever He needs to place in your heart. So yeah, I don't know about this one. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, especially when I have like young kids, and all of this could affect basically the entire world. The United Nations is involved in this, so it includes the entire nations. But yeah, I just pray about it. I'm still a little bit perplexed of what all of this means, and I'm gonna share as they come. But yeah, I'm stumped with this one.